It's going, there we go. All right, well, welcome, welcome. Get it one more second here and I will get going. There we go. All right, so welcome everybody. Lorelea Roberts here from Offerings of Wonder by Lorelea. I'm going to take control of the screen here. There we go, spotlight me. So Christmas in July. We're in July, you guys. I can't believe it. But this is a little ribbon ornament. So it's a little circle, you can see, and then it's woven on the outside and inside. And then you add a little hanging thing afterwards. I had some little dog bone ribbon. And so I think it looks really good with a contrasting. I saw this originally made with Lahala leaves from Hawaii. And so it was all natural looking. So you could definitely do it in a single color, but I'm going to demo it with two colors just so it's easier to see what we are doing. So let me change over to the table view. So I have two pieces of ribbon. This ribbon is, how wide is it? 5/8. And I cut two pieces 26 inches. That gave me a measure. There it is. Let's see, this circle ended up being about, I think, 2.5 inches. Yeah, about 2.5 inches. So from across the circle, and then it was about 1.5 inches wide. So you could definitely play with this with different materials. You could use a thinner ribbon, thicker ribbon. I think the original one I saw with the Lahala leaves, they were using 1 inch, so it was really wide. So it made it even, like wider this way. But I think with thinner ribbon, it would be pretty as well, and then it would be thinner. But I just thought they were cute little ornaments and something different to try. And so we're going to show you. All right, so I'm going to take the first piece of ribbon and I'm going to fold it in half. So I'm going to fold it in half and I'm going to make a V with it. So I kind of folded it, but folded it on an angle so it makes like a V. Okay. And let me just talk about something. So this doggy ribbon that I had was white on the other side. So you can see it's going to flip back and forth. So if you are using a pattern one, just know that the part will show with the pattern and part will show with the back of it. If it's patterned on both sides, then you're good. So just wanted to mention that. All right, I'm going to take my next piece of ribbon and I'm going to find my center. I'm just going to hold the ends together and find my center. And I'm going to place it in that V. There we go. All right, so it's going across. And then we've got the first piece that is making the V. Okay. All right. So to get started with the weaving part of it, we are going to take the one on the left and I'm going to fold it and I'm going to bring it up so that it is parallel with this maroon one on the right. So again, I folded it behind and I'm just making it a parallel so that they come up together. Okay. I'm going to take the one on the right here. I'm going to bring it up. I'm going to go over the maroon and under the pink, and it's going to become parallel with the other one. Pull it all together here. All right. And that's what it should look like for your start. So you've got 2 ribbons now coming up to the left and 2 ribbons coming up to the right. Now we're just going to keep repeating that process. So I'm going to take the one on the left bottom here. Let's 1 second, let me just look here. Make sure I'm doing the right one here. Let's look at my pictures I took of myself here. Yeah. Okay, so you're going to take the one on the left. It's going to come under, and it's going to come up parallel with these guys. Okay. And this ribbon's a little bit slippery, so it is a little finicky to work with. Grab that. All right. Now I'm going to take the lower one on the right. And again, it's going to go fold over. There we go. We're going to fold it over the pink and under the maroon. Beep, beep. There we go. There we go. I'm going to pull it all snug. Okay. So again, the one on the bottom left, it's going to fold up. You have 3 on the right. And the bottom one on the right, you're going to bring it, fold it over the maroon and under the pink. I'm just going to lay it down here to kind of snug everything up. Okay. So you can start to see you're getting your straight edges here. All right. And it is slippery, so you gotta really hold on to everything with the ribbon. Now, I was thinking you could also do this with the craft paper, the one that has like the lines in it. I don't have any out here in the studio right now, but another thing that you can do. So the one on the left folds underneath and comes up. The one on the right folds over, and then you weave it over under. Get back down here, tighten everybody up. All right, so you can start to see it with 2 colors. It makes these nice little stripes, which I thought were really pretty. All right, so the one on the left folds under, comes up to the right. The one on the right folds over the top. And over under. Get everything a little snug. Isn't that fun? All right, we're going to do a couple more. And then I will show you how to make it into a circle. Hold here. So that one goes under. This one folds over and under. And then you got 2 on each side again. I'm just pulling it a little taut. And again, this one's folding under. This one is folding on top. And then over under for the weave. Come back, it's slippery. Oh my goodness, come here. There we go. Okay. All right. So I'm gonna go, let's see. All right, so I want to show you. So once you have a good length, you want to leave I don't know, maybe 3 inches-ish there. I'm gonna bring this around. So we want to make our connections. And the first one that we're going to do is we're going to take, make sure here. Oh, sorry, I'm looking back at my pictures to make sure I tell you the right way here. That there. And then, okay. So the first thing we're going to do is we're gonna, what do I want to say? We're going to match these up and weave through. So here's our start. I'm gonna just hold that with my left hand here. I'm going to take this top left one and I'm going to weave right over this first one here. So I'm just going to weave. It was under this pink one. We're going to take it. I'm going to wiggle it through there. There we go. All right. It's back where they belong. And we're just going to pull it up until it is overlapped. So let me pull these guys back here so you can see. And I'm just pulling it up so that it is nice and snug. And it's just going to match what was there. So let me bring that up really close. You guys can see that. All right. So next I'm going to take this one, which is the top one on the right side, and I'm going to have it follow the one that was going that way originally. So we're going to stick it in there and pull it out. There we go. Okay, so that's our first two to connect. Right. So that, now we have a circle. Okay. So those two pink ones were the ones that we wove back in over our start. And then our maroon one on the left, we're actually going to weave it underneath. So I'm going to kind of weave this like this. We're going to follow this one that goes underneath here. So we're going to follow it right down in here. So I'm going to take this one. It's going to follow its same color one. If I can get it turned up. There we go. Been cutting lots of kits, so my hands are a little sore today. All right, so I'm going to try to flip that so you guys can see. I'm just following that, and I'm going to, there we go, pull it over. Okay, so it's on the inside. I'm going to come back to the outside. We did our two pink. We're going to tighten those up. Oops. Tighten those up. I'm going to pull that one underneath. I'm going to tighten that one up. And this last one, you don't have to do anything with. We are just going to cut it off. But before I cut it, I'm just going to make sure my circle feels good. All right, so we're going to cut that. And this is why I said you needed a little bit of glue. So I'm going to cut that. I'm going to take a little bit of glue. I'm using Loctite super glue, the gel. I love the gel. And I'm just gonna lift that up in there, and I'm gonna put a little dab of glue and then just hold it for a moment. All right, and then these guys we can now cut off. And again, I'm just going to make sure that they are taut this way. And then we cut that one off. And I'm going to put a little dab of glue in there. Let's hold it down. And then this one, tighten up. We're going to cut it even. I'll stick a little dab of glue there. Just a little dab. And then this one that was underneath, that went underneath, I'm going to just tighten. Whoops. Whoops. My glue did not hold there. Back in there. Let's try that again. There we go. Give that a little hold for a moment. There we go. Okay. Then the one that was going underneath, that's what this tail is. We're going to just follow it. I'm going to kind of flip it so I can see it. I'm going to give it a cut. And I'm going to put a dab of glue down in there. That back. And that is our circle. All right. So that is our little circle. And then let me see. You can make a loop. So in this case, I did the loop with the same as one of the ribbons that I had in here because I like the little doggy print on it. So that's what I did here. But you could do twine. This is a piece of curling ribbon. And you could do one or two things. So I use glue to hold those in place, the ends in place. You could also sew. So I said you could use a needle and thread. You could, take a little darning stitch and just hold the ends in that way. And then the same thing for the ribbon. What we want to do, I'm going to go ahead and since this is, you can see a little bit of glue on this one. I'm just going to make a hole. You see that? I'm going to pull these apart a little bit. See if I can put my finger under there so you guys can see the little hole here. And I'm going to stick my ribbon in. And figure out how big a loop I want. Let's see. Straighten my ribbon out here. There we go. And then I'm just going to tie a knot with the ribbon. Oops. Let's try that again. Tie a knot. There we go. Easier said than done, huh? This should be the easy part, right? Oops. All right. Make a knot. There we go. And then just pull that back up. So we have a loop. And then I'm going to trim those ends a little bit. So, and then if you want, you could put a little dab of glue right on your knot. Oh, actually, I'm going to do another little dab of glue on this. So then when it comes up here, a little hole. There we go. It's a little knot with a little bit of glue so that it'll stay in place. Let that sit for a second. And there we go. So this one I did a little bit tighter. This one I did a little bit looser. So I just wanted to kind of give you guys ideas. So this one that we just did, I think is probably about 2 inches, I'm gonna guess. Let's see, get my little circle here. Yeah, so this one's about 2 inches. This one I did a little bit looser. Actually might have gone another couple of pieces on it. So that one's 2.5, just to give you some ideas. And again, you can do them all the same color. You could do multiple colors. These would be fun for like a school to do in school colors. And that's what we got for today. So little ribbon ornaments.
Cute.
Thank you. All right, I'm gonna remove the spotlight. So that's what I have for you for today. Do you have anything for show and tell, Mary Beth?
No.
No? Okay, no worries.
Chaos.
Okay, no worries. All right, and then I'm going to, let me take this one again. I just want to do a quick plug. I'm doing a class June 20 or July 23rd, sorry, in Louisville at my studio here. And then July 30th on Zoom. So we're doing this butterfly class. And it has a wood bottom and they put it this way, the wood backing. You get to pick, I'm going to come up close. You get to pick a cabochon with butterfly. I have a lot of different styles of butterflies. And then you also get to learn to do your flower and make your own butterfly for your basket. So you'll have color choices and that. So for the Zoom class on July 30th, if you are interested in doing that with me, you need to sign up by July 16th so that I can get the kits out to you. I need to know the color that you want, and then I will get those out to you. And then for the people in person, just sign up. So you can sign up on my website, Lorelea.com, and just look under basket classes. You can look under local or Zoom. So just wanted to let you guys know that that is out there. It's my next class that I'm teaching here. So that's my little plug. And other than that, I will say have a fantastic week. Thanks for joining in, Mary Beth. If you're watching it on the replay, let me know. Post pictures and show me what you're doing. And
Thank
otherwise, I
you.
will say have a great week.
You too.
Thank you.